Big town. That's the end of it right there, and the beginning of it right behind us. Tamarack Resort. Wonder what that was. Looked like it burned down. Where was it? Oh, that's their gas station.
Wonder if there's a grocery store here.
No, we gotta go to McCall, I think.
Do we?
Yeah, I think so.
Or Cascade?
Plenty of empty buildings
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna say they got all these here, but no grocery store.
As you can see, we're on our way to the Tamarack Resort Ski Lodge. They do a lot more than that, we found out once we got up there. The long story, short story, whatever it is about this place is it's gone bankrupt, I think, 3 times. And rich Hollywood people keep coming up and bailing it out or buying it. And there's some famous people that live up in them hills. Tom Selleck, I think, owns a house back up in the hills that you can't get to without going on private property and all that. A lot of people live up there, but they keep remodeling, they keep building. They're trying to make this into a big ski resort. It's pretty awesome now the way they you'll see the bicycle rentals. We found out later, didn't know about that. We'll tell you all about that. And there's a big fancy house right there. I thought it was a lodge, but not. A lot of big fancy houses up here. We're also going to show you in another film, we'll show you all the campsites that we're passing right here along the lake. A lot of them are looking right over the lake, but they're all dry camp. So we'll check them out some other time. Right now we're already paid up for a month where we are, and the end of that month it's going to be too cold to be up here. Matter of fact, we could see snow before we leave here. Hopefully not. It's a beautiful drive up here, as you can see, and we were surprised that nobody was there. It was a lot of workers building some big buildings, but that's all we've seen. We'll talk about that when we do some other videoing. This is just my GoPro going down the road. Got it on high speed, as you can tell. Want to get through there. I wanted to show you the road, and wanted to get the film on there for that. There's a campsite next there. Lots of them along the road there. They're Idaho State campsites. We'll talk about that later too. We interviewed a lady that worked at one. Beautiful lake right off to our left there. You can see the point where I walked to. It's on the middle of the lake, more or less, like I've told you before in other videos. It's kind of on the point of a river on each side. I don't know what they call that. It ain't an inlet. It's an outlet or something. I don't know. But that's where we are. We'll show you some pictures of that later also. But this is the road up there. That's all there is to it. I'll play a little music here and there so you won't get too bored. But you can see how beautiful it is driving up through there. Well, this is where we are, Tamarack Resort. They are building like you wouldn't believe here. We don't know what's here. Maybe the whole thing is under construction, because everywhere I look, that's all they're doing. But we're going to check it out, and if there's anything worth filming, I'll film it. Well, we haven't seen a soul yet. Sports Dome, whatever that is. I'm not in this. Oh, it's a place to buy stuff. It's a shop. Maybe these others are shops too. Kind of weird built. I guess that's for the snow. I'm already bored and I just got here. Well, let's try to find something to do. Well, this is quite interesting once we came in here. It looks like you can rent bicycles, rent all kinds of stuff, anything you need to go up on these hills. You know, I got a new sticker. I'm telling everybody about your rental place here.
Okay.
How much do you charge to rent bicycles?
Well, our cross-country bikes runs $50 for a full day, $40 for a half day. Our downhill bikes that we rent out, you can see they're obviously heavier built for suspension. A little bit heavier because
That's these right here.
these right here. With a lift pass, full face helmet, pads, and the bike runs $119 a day or $100 for a full day.
And how many times can you go up and down on the to take the bikes
Most
up?
people average 7 to 8 times a day.
Woo!
Yeah, a good rider. I think right now we've been keeping track of records around 13 trips a day.
Oh my gosh, that's already. I'll be
Normally-
lucky to make it once.
Normally we figure about 40 minutes to an hour for a beginner rider to make a trip up and down.
Wow, I didn't know nothing about this. You rent out skis, I guess,
We do.
and all kinds of stuff when there's snow.
Yep. We also have a demo fleet that will be doubling the size of this winter, for this coming winter, with a new chairlift.
Oh, you're getting a new chairlift.
Yes.
Cool.
As you're coming into the resort, if you look down the lower parking lot, you'll see the towers
Okay.
and everything being constructed there. And then they will fly it into position on September 9th.
Well, that's gonna be cool. And then this up here is just take your coffee or whatever.
Take
and
your
go
coffee.
relax.
During the winter, we have a lot of school groups that come in during the weekdays, and that's kind of their box lunch area. So
Cool.
people don't want to go into the cafeteria and they want to have a place, sit down, and eat their own lunch. We
And
got
the cafeteria is right the next building over.
next building over in the canoe.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your information.
You're sure welcome.
Well, as it says there, big things are happening, and they are. Like the building there, I guess that's going to be hold a lot of people. I don't know how many rooms will be in that, but that's big. And you've got some expensive looking condos, houses, and everything up through here. We got here on the wrong day. The chairlift isn't running today. But you can come here and you can ride that chairlift way up there and take some photos. My friends went up there and did that, but we're not going to because we're here on the wrong day. But they're also putting in more ski lifts up here. If you guys are skiers, I think this might be a good destination to come to during ski season. Like I said, they're putting in a new ski lift. This one, maybe I can get a picture of it here. I think this one here is this one here, the map of it. But there's the ski lift. It's got, goes up to the top, and it's also got zip lines where takes 2.5 hours to do the zip line, because I guess you go zipping down to one spot, then you zip down to another spot and have to hike a bit. It's zipping and hiking. But as you heard just a minute ago, you can rent bicycles, and then they got trails for you to ride them down through there. That's something I will not do. And it's too early for us to grab a bite to eat in the cafe there. It's the Seven Devils Pub is what it's called. See if we can zoom in on that name right there. The Seven Devils. You probably can see it. Not interested in a drink. They have a little grill right there. So that's about it from here. I think we're just going to go explore McCall. This is not our cup of tea. I don't ride bicycles that I pedal because my knees ain't going to let me do it. Let's go see if we can see the other ski lift over on that side. Well, we didn't find the other ski lift, but we found this place. This whole place looks like it's a little spendy for me, but if you, like I said, if you're into skiing and bicycling, this looks like a great place to come. They got a little pool out back of here, so you can sit out there on a hot day, which is probably not too many of them. But good place to eat, I would imagine. But we're out of here. We're going to go find something else. See ya.